Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Fanhome Star Wars build the legendary Sith Lord Darth Vader. In this video we're going to complete stage 11 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy.
Ready!
With every stage of the build comes with component parts and a magazine. These, there's quite a lot in there, are the component parts for stage 11. Another great graphic of the model that we're building. Wow. Here he is. Darth Sidious and Darth Vader. Darth Maul. I really do like Darth Maul. Count Dooku. So here's a list of all the components that are coming in this stage. Looks like we're going to be working on the chest plate, which I do have here at the side. So it looks like we're going to put a back on it, going to put some straps on it, some circuit boards and such. Really good. We've got the step-by-step instructions. So we seem to be moving on with the build now, which is really good. This is what we will have at the end that sits over Darth Vader's shoulders. So before I begin any build, I just like to make sure what we're supposed to have here that we have in this bag here. So let's have a look. Quite a lot in here. So we have rear cover for the chest plate. We have straps here, here and here. We have a circuit board, 2 circuit boards, and we have some screws. So we have A-type screws and, can't really see, screws are in the way. We've got H-type screws as well. So got our screws, we've got our screwdrivers, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. So I brought the chest panel back. I've turned it over because we're going to be adding the printed circuit board. And as you can see, there's lights on it. So the lights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correspond with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it sits over there like that, over that hole. And just match the hole. Yeah, it sits over that hole like that, and you got to ensure that this cable goes downwards. It's pointed downwards. So I'm just going to preloaded a screw onto the screwdriver. So I'm just going to screw it into place. Like that. I'm just going to position it. Screw seems to be a bit skew-iff. Let me just hold it there like that. That's the screw, and that's as tight as I'm going to do it. I ain't going to do it any tighter than that. Let me just make sure it's positioned. Let me just a little bit tighter there. Okay, so that's that circuit board in place. Located all 4 shoulder straps. So we've got 2 pegs on here. We've got 4 pegs at the top, and it's the 2 inner pegs there. We've got to position the shoulder strap over the peg like that. Just gonna move it up there, and then do the same with this one, like that, over that peg there. Let's get it on. That. There we go. So we've got to get these ones, and there's a peg there and a peg there. So one goes here, like that, and then the one on the other side goes here. It's like pegs in the corners, but we're not using them. We're using the next ones. So there we go. That's, and then we've got to feed this strap through the loops like that. Same on this side. Feed the strap to get it the right orientation. Feed the strap through the loops like that. On the shoulder straps like that. Comes the fun part. We have to connect this plate on the back of the control panel. Try and see which way it goes. Right. So we've got to feed this cable through this hole like that. As we're bringing it towards the back of the control panel, and we're getting a bit caught up here. Let me just fix that. So bring that out like that. Okay, so I'm going to feed this cable through this hole like that. And the orientation of the panel is there's like two tabs at the top and like an indentation there. So that's the orientation. So I'm just going to slowly slide it without getting tangled in all these straps like that until we get it into position over the 4 screw holes in the corners. Once I've got it placed, I just want to make sure that my straps are all sitting in the right place, that the right angles like that. And I'm going to put the first screw in to close this panel. It clicks in place. I'm going to put the first screw in just to close the panel. Gently put one screw in. Then the next one is here. Third screw down here. Fourth screw in the top corner. Make sure that that's lined up. Let's tighten them up now with my favourite screwdriver. Oops. Okay. Now let's have a look at the straps. So what we're going to do at the end is get these. So that's that strap there. That's that strap there. So we get this round to the right direction there, and we just velcro those two together like that, and that is what it looks like there with the control panel closed. So that went well, that went together rather well. this is what we should have at the end. And that completes stage 11 of the build. Let's zoom out so we can have a closer look. See, these are the shoulder straps here, and then this goes around the waist like that.